The established cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum are getting a lot more attention, and there are so many people that think that only those currencies will make it big in the cryptocurrency market. Well, that is not the case because Shiba Inu tokens happen to be a very good example for a new cryptocurrency making it big in the overcrowded cryptocurrency market. This shows how unpredictable the cryptocurrency market is. But what is the situation with Cardano's ADA tokens? Well, today, let's discuss just that. Hey guys, welcome back to Cardano Future. Before we get into the video, don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure that the post notifications are turned on so that you never miss a video from us. For those of you who are very new to Cardano's platform, well, this was first developed way back in 2015 and it was released in 2017 by Ethereum co-founder Charles Hoskinson. So yes, he might know something about blockchain technology, at least a lot more than the common person. This decentralized blockchain platform functions in a way that will be providing an eco-friendly alternative to Bitcoin and Ethereum because we know that is a huge issue with earlier generations of cryptos, which is exactly the reason why Tesla suspended Bitcoin payments for their own products, because Bitcoin does utilize a lot of energy for running the network using powerful computers, especially for its mining processes, and Bitcoin uses energy more than a few countries annually. And that is a huge problem because most of the energy sources that we have today come from non-renewable sources of energy, and this was going against the goal of Tesla, which was to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. But Cardano does not have any of those problems because it does not work on the traditional proof-of-work consensus algorithm that runs the Ethereum blockchain and also Bitcoin. Cardano's blockchain network is scalable and it works on minimum energy, unlike Bitcoin and Ethereum. Cardano's native token, ADA, is also an eco-friendly token, and ADA tokens serve its utility as a means for payment for premium services on the network. If you're looking towards an eco-friendly currency, then Cardano is the best choice today. During the making of this video, Cardano is the 6th largest cryptocurrency in the world by market capitalization, and this can change by the time you're watching this video, and that's how volatile the cryptocurrency market is. But why did the prices of Cardano increase earlier? Well, there are so many factors. The first one happens to be the sustainability side of things for the blockchain that Cardano is implementing with their proof-of-stake consensus mechanism. When Elon Musk came out with a statement that Bitcoin will not be accepted anymore because of environmental concerns, Cardano investors were so excited because they thought that it was a perfect time for them to buy a lot more ADA tokens, and a few other investors also joined the bandwagon. When Bitcoin and Ethereum prices were decreasing because of Tesla's decision to suspend Bitcoin payments, during the same time, ADA token prices were hitting record highs. You have to give credit to that proof-of-stake consensus mechanism because, with the proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, a person can mine or validate block transactions according to how many coins they hold. This means that the more coins you own, the more mining power you will have. Proof-of-stake consensus mechanism was created as an alternative to proof-of-work, which is the original consensus algorithm of the blockchain technology that is used to confirm transactions and add new blocks to the chain. Being the first generation of cryptocurrencies, both Bitcoin and Ethereum blockchains have to deal with all the issues related to proof-of-work algorithms, especially due to the amount of energy required to run the network. Next, we have the release of smart contracts, and we know that smart contracts have been a huge thing in blockchain technology, especially when Ethereum is the blockchain that made smart contracts a lot more famous. The other reason why we witnessed the price surge in ADA tokens is because of Cardano's initiative to unleash smart contract features in the platform. Next, you also need to consider the fact that the availability of Cardano's ADA tokens is limited, because we have a total supply of just 45 billion ADA tokens that could be mined, and we already have 33 billion coins in circulation. There are so many reasons why you need to invest in Cardano, because Cardano's blockchain combats all kinds of obstacles that are concerned with scalability, interoperability, and governance. Cardano is also backed by a dedicated team of professionals to ensure that the blockchain runs perfectly. Owners can also enjoy the advantage of earning rewards either by sharing their stake to a stake pool run by others, or they can run their own stake pool. When it comes to price predictions, you should know that cryptocurrency price predictions are extremely difficult to do because of the fact that cryptocurrencies do not have any intrinsic value, and all of their prices are determined by the hype surrounding the coin, and it has to do very little with the utility of the coin. As we mentioned earlier, Cardano's ADA tokens happen to be the 6th largest cryptocurrency globally by market capitalization. Earlier, we had a surge in prices for Bitcoin and Ethereum, but Cardano's ADA tokens, on the other hand, remarkably lost some of their value after reaching an all-time high. Although the price continues to dip even further, we have experts predicting that ADA tokens could be the very next big thing in the cryptocurrency market. When you look at price predictions, we have digitalcoinprice.com with a prediction that ADA tokens would reach $4.8 by the end of 2022 and $11.8 by the end of 2025. Now, according to CoinSwitch, ever since the launch of ADA tokens way back in September 2017, Cardano's ADA tokens did provide a 1,500% return on investment. CoinSwitch predicts that by the end of 2025, Cardano's price will reach the $3 mark. Then we have Wallet Investor with a price prediction of $4.6 by the end of 2025, which means with a 5-year investment, you could expect a revenue of 291.85%. Next, we have a price prediction from Trading Beast that states that the price is going to increase over the next few years, and by the end of 2024, the average price of ADA tokens is expected to be at $2.18. Other sources give us a price prediction of $3.97 by the end of 2024. Finally, we have a price prediction for ADA tokens by Gov Capital, which states that the coin will reach a maximum price of $3.89 by the end of 2025. So, the overall trend that you see here is that the price predictions are bullish, but most predictions for cryptocurrencies have always been that way. Cardano's prices will take a lot of time to hit the $10 mark, but this happens to be a third-generation cryptocurrency that addresses so many issues plaguing the first and second generation of cryptocurrencies. So the next question would be whether ADA tokens will hit the $500 mark anytime soon. Well, this is a huge milestone to achieve, considering the fact that right now, during the making of this video, the price is hovering at around $2. You need to look at the market cap because right now it is just $68 billion. So if ADA tokens would reach a price of $500, then the market cap should be at least $16 trillion. When you look at Bitcoin, it does have a market cap of about $1.24 trillion during the making of this video. This means that it's almost impossible for Cardano to reach the $500 mark anytime soon. So even if Cardano becomes the king of the cryptocurrency market, Cardano's price will probably not reach $500. But hey, anything can happen in the cryptocurrency world because everything is uncertain in the cryptocurrency market. Let's say that 10 years ago, if you would ask a Bitcoin investor whether the prices would cross $10,000, he or she would probably laugh at you. But that is not the case today because Bitcoin did cross the $65,000 mark, and people who took the risk of investing very little into Bitcoin are now millionaires. So the final question would be whether Cardano is a good investment. Well, that depends on how well you can invest in Cardano and how well you study the market. Sure, you cannot be a crypto millionaire with Cardano in 2 months or 3 months. It might take a lot of time. And a final note, this video was meant to be infotainment content and should only be viewed as such. This is not financial advice, and any investments that you make with cryptocurrencies must be made at your own risk because anything can happen in a market as volatile as cryptocurrencies because of the fact that cryptocurrencies do not have any intrinsic value, and the prices for cryptos are determined by the hype surrounding the coin and not necessarily about the utility of the coin. So you do have a lot of chances to lose all the money that you invest, so make sure you invest the money that you're willing to lose and invest in assets that you clearly understand. And if you play your cards right, you will be able to make a lot of money with cryptocurrencies. And that's a wrap for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and share it with your friends. Also, leave a comment down below if you think Cardano ADA tokens are going to the moon. And finally, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more Cardano-related news. That's about it for today, and we will meet again in the very next video.